Birmingham is one of England's most up-and-coming cities. Located in the West Midlands region, the city was formerly an 18th century manufacturing centre, with many traces of its industrialisation still seen today. It's found midway between London and Manchester, making it a great destination on a longer England trip, or Birmingham is great as a long weekend stay. From its museums, like the expansive Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery, to its culture, like the renowned Birmingham Symphony Hall, Birmingham has a lot to offer its visitors. So, here is the list of 15 best things to do in Birmingham, United Kingdom. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Symphony Hall. This concert hall really does reflect the sheer innovation and creativity that has gone into making Birmingham the city that it is today. Not only is it the UK's finest concert hall, but it's also well regarded to be one of the best in the world. With its picturesque auditorium and stunning, world-class acoustics, it isn't to be missed. Not only does it present some of the most prestigious international orchestras, but it also houses a beautiful program showcasing many different styles of music, everything from jazz to rock, and stand-up comedy. So there really is something for everyone with this beautiful building, and seen as it shows a show of some form or another almost every day of the year, it's well worth having a look at what might be happening when you plan your trip. Number 2. Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery. The Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery, which opened in 1885, is considered one of the finest such museums outside London. Its art treasures include a collection of works by Pre-Raphaelite painters, as well as artwork from the 17th to 19th centuries and sculptures by Rodin and James Tower. There are also interesting displays related to the city's history, including archaeological finds dating back to the Stone Age, along with the impressive Pinto collection, with its 6,000+ toys and other items made of wood. A gift shop is located on site, and if you're interested in a great high tea experience, the exquisite Edwardian tea rooms are worth a visit. It's also one of the best fun things to do in Birmingham if you're with the family, as there are exhibits to appeal to people of all ages. Number 3. Birmingham Botanical Gardens. Another great tourist attraction that should be included on your West Midlands travel itinerary is the Birmingham Botanical Gardens. Spread across 15 acres in the affluent suburbs of Edgbaston, these 19th century gardens are easy to get to from the city centre and home to countless species. A visit is very much like stepping back in time, thanks to the perfectly preserved Victorian-era glasshouses and other period park features. It's particularly well known for its collection of bonsai trees, including one that's over 250 years old. In addition to the more than 7,000 plants from across the globe, you'll also enjoy seeing a variety of wildlife, including rare tropical birds and a butterfly house. Other on-site amenities include a gift shop, a tea room, plus playgrounds for the kids. Number 4. The National Motorcycle Museum. Now, heads up, if you're not a motorcycle fan, you'll probably hate this spot. But, if you are, you'll probably be itching to visit one of the UK's largest motorcycle museums. With more than 1,000 motorcycles within the walls of the museum, it is well worth a visit, showcasing the hard work of the family that put their efforts into creating the museum that they imagined more than 30 decades ago. This museum is well worth a visit for people who have a liking for beautiful machines. The oldest machine on display dates from 1898 and sits alongside some of the most powerful superbikes on the road today. Just make sure you've got a passion for bikes before you visit. Number 5. Explore Cadbury World. England's most famous and most beloved chocolate comes from Cadbury, which American visitors will know for their Cadbury cream eggs. Birmingham is home to Cadbury World, a popular visitor attraction that details the history, making of and legacy of Cadbury. It features a self-guided tour through several whimsical exhibitions, and you can even visit the world's biggest Cadbury shop. It's best to book tickets in advance online, especially if you prefer to visit on a specific date, and don't miss Cadbury World's afternoon tea, which includes several chocolate treats. Kids will also enjoy the character dining opportunities with Cadbury mascots, like character breakfast or character afternoon tea. Number 6. National Sea Life Centre Birmingham. One of Birmingham's most visited tourist attractions, the National Sea Life Centre is home to impressive 60-plus exhibits related to marine life. Pride of place goes to the aquarium's massive million-litre ocean tank, with its unique underwater tunnel, which allows visitors an uninterrupted view of the diverse sea life on display, including everything from reef sharks to giant turtles. All told, some 2,000 critters call the aquarium home, including numerous rare seahorses, giant octopi, lobsters, crabs, and stingrays. The attraction's big stars, though, are its playful otters. Look out for Mango and Starsky, along with its penguins. Housed in the impressive Penguin Ice Adventure habitat, these fascinating creatures are fun to watch as they frolic. A4D Cinema is also on site and offers regular educational programming. Number 7. St. Philip's Cathedral. Built in 1715, St. Philip's Cathedral, the third smallest in England, began life as a parish church and was elevated to its present status in 1905. The cathedral was gutted during a bombing raid in 1940, but foresight saw its famous stained glass windows by Burne-Jones, 1884, removed a few weeks prior. Today, these significant treasures, returned to their rightful place when the cathedral was rebuilt in 1948, are a highlight of any trip to Birmingham. Be sure to check the cathedral's website prior to your visit for details of talks, seminars, exhibits, and concerts. Another religious structure worth visiting is St. Martin's Church. Dating from the 13th century, it also features windows by Burne-Jones. Number 8. Bullring and Grand Central. Let's kick off this list of fun things to do in Birmingham with a trip to the Bullring. The Bullring is iconic for Brummies. It's home to our landmark Selfridges building, you know, the one with all the funky circles dotted all over it, and the huge metal bull which has almost become the mascot of Birmingham life. The Bullring has every shop you could ever want to visit, and possibly some you never want to visit, and is a great thing to do on a rainy day in the city. From Disney to Victoria's Secret, Nando's to Fumo Selfridges, there's genuinely something for everyone. Number 9. Black Country Living Museum. Black Country Living Museum, found about 10 miles west of Birmingham, is an open-air living museum that details the area's history. It features 40 carefully reconstructed shops, houses, and industrial areas that represent the Black Country's story, and visitors get a tangible experience with the smoke, smells, and noises of the time. Opt for the audio tour to better understand how Black Country was developed and scour the buildings for over 80,000 authentic items. The museum will be of particular interest to fans of Peaky Blinders, as you can book tickets to its special Peaky Blinders nights, which tell the tales of Birmingham's famous street gangs. Drive to the museum or take a train from central Birmingham to Tipton, a quick mile walk away. Number 10. Birmingham Hippodrome. Perfectly complementing the creative nature that Birmingham has to offer is the Hippodrome, as said by the independent Birmingham Hippodrome pantomime, thank goodness, always one of the best in the land. This famous pantomime venue features everything from ballet and opera to family pantomimes and comedy. It is well worth looking at what might be coming up while you're traveling, as they'll even provide booster seats for small children who are sitting behind tall guests. For the adults, pre-order interval drinks can be ordered at any of the bars, ready for you to collect from the foyer, so you won't have to keep standing in a queue. If you arrive well before your show is to start, they also have their own independent restaurant with fantastic ratings that open 2 hours before each performance, but their menus are finalized a month before each show, so it's worth looking on their website first. Number 11. Birmingham Back-to-Back. These houses have been preserved by the National Trust to give people an insight into how the 19th century working class would have lived. They are the city's last surviving court of back-to-back houses, and the Trust offers fascinating guided tours allowing you to dive deep into the history of the city's ordinary people. What are back-to-backs, I hear you ask? They are literally houses that were built back-to-back around a communal courtyard in order to save space. When you've finished your tour, why not slip into the classic old-fashioned sweet shop for a sugary treat? Number 12. Aston Hall. Exploring Aston Hall is possibly one of the best things to do in Birmingham and probably one of the most significant to see. As one of the final Jacobean houses to be built, it has a history that's just so great to explore. Once here, make sure to visit the display rooms, including one featuring the role the house played during the Civil War, and the symmetrical gardens that are perfect for a little stroll. After all that exploring, hop into the wilderness on Worston Lane. The whole experience of getting into the dining area to the food served is just incredible. Just make sure to book ahead, they're nearly always full. Number 13. Digbeth Dining Club. Digbeth Dining Club is legendary in Brummie circles, making it one of my favorite fun things to do in Birmingham. The award-winning street food vendors have transformed the city's food scene and are giving a platform to some of the best street food in the country to make its mark. As well as their weekly DDC on Lower Trinity Street, they also run events throughout the year in different venues across the Midlands. This is a no-frills dining experience, and diners can expect unreal food at an affordable price in a cool and unique setting. Make an evening of it and settle in with a couple of beers and some vibrant food. Number 14. Birmingham Science Museum. Families travelling with budding young scientists won't want to miss Think Tank, Birmingham Science Museum. This award-winning museum includes a large number of fascinating science-related exhibits, many of them hands-on and interactive. Highlights include an impressive collection of steam-powered machines, from locomotives to tractors, as well as industrial machinery, many related to Birmingham's important role as an industrial centre through the centuries. Other fun displays include a chocolate packaging machine and the Spitfire Gallery, with its authentic World War II-era aircraft, including one of 10,000 Spitfires made locally. Be sure to also visit the Science Garden, with its human-sized hamster wheel. The Think Tank Planetarium, with its fascinating tours of the stars and planets, is another great way to keep the kids entertained. Number 15. Shakespeare Express. Steam trains form one of the great British institutions, with just a handful of working steam railways still running throughout England. This is one of the most well-known ones, capturing tourists simply with its beauty. Running from the heart of Birmingham to Stratford-upon-Avon really gives you the chance to see the best of both worlds. From the fascinating industrial past of Birmingham to the beautiful countryside of Warwickshire, where large amounts of land still go untouched. You can sit back and relax while going past working farms, stylish villages, stations, and waterways that make up Shakespeare's county. Depending upon the time of day, you also get served a delicious meal with your journey. From a full English breakfast to a freshly cooked roast dinner with all the trimmings. Or if you're travelling in the afternoon, you can experience another great British institution, high tea. A wide selection of wine, soft drinks, and alcoholic beverages is also available. So if you're looking for a beautiful day that allows you to sit back and relax, look no further. The last word. So, guys, this was the best list of things to do in Birmingham. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Although Birmingham may not get the attention that the capital, London, gets, its status as one of the UK's must-see destinations cannot be denied. From diverse museums to world-class shopping and some invaluable spots for a beautiful peaceful moment or two, Birmingham is a trip you will not regret making. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Tripar is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the world. Make sure you subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you in the next video.